spicy pork, chewy noodles, and all mixed up in a very unique Sichuan sauce. This is my version of Dan Dan noodles. Okay guys, so you know by now I love noodles. I love everything that's spicy, and I have a lot of spicy noodle dishes, but this one, can I say, is right up there at the top for me. It is just, the flavor, I can't wait for you guys to try it. But let's get on to how we make all that flavor, and we're gonna start off with the Sichuan peppercorns first. So I wanna toast these. I want really fresh, fragrant spices for this one. So I'm gonna toast these in a dry frying pan. Now I have to say, these Sichuan peppercorns are a real integral flavor for this dish, so I'd really try and search them out. A lot of you have said that you can't find them in your area. Have a look online and see if you can order them, because they're pretty special. They have like this numbing sensation as well as a little bit of like pepper heat. They're pretty good. Okay, so these have just had a minute or so. I can smell how fragrant they are. I'm gonna put them into my mortar and then just grind these to a fine powder. Okay, so this is the kind of texture you're looking for. So that pepper we'll use a little bit later on in our pork. In the meantime, I need to make a sauce. Now, there are a whole bunch of different versions of Dan Dan noodles. Mine sort of veers more towards the traditional, where it's a bit lighter, it has almost like a broth-like texture to the sauce, and not as oily. So that's what we're gonna go with today. And I'm gonna start off with a little bit of soy sauce. And then this is my homemade Sichuan chili oil. So you can buy Sichuan chili oil, or you can have a look at my YouTube channel and make this one. It's pretty easy to make at home as well. It has a really lovely flavor, lots of little spices in there. And you wanna make sure you get a good couple of spoonfuls of the oil, and then also some of the chili sediment that's in the bottom, or the chili flakes. This is definitely not a dish for the faint of heart. It is fiery. Now I also want some dark soy sauce. Now I want some vinegar as well, and the more traditional ingredient would be Chinese black rice vinegar, but I've only got white today, so I'm just using that. And a little bit of sugar. Now just give that a mix, and look at that beautiful red color already. And I'm gonna add a little bit of the noodle cooking water to this a bit later, because as I said, I want a really nice thin texture to this sauce slash broth, I guess you would call it. Okay, so before we start stir frying the pork, there's just one more ingredient I want to talk to you guys about, and that is the preserved pickled vegetable that's usually used in this dish. So the very traditional one is called ya tai, and that one is a pickled mustard green. I'm using what I could find today in my local Chinese market. I'm using pickled cabbage, so that one is dong chai. So either one, pickled mustard greens or pickled cabbage, and you can also use kimchi as well. I've done that and it works really well. What you're looking for here, and these come in these really cute little earthenware jars, which is nice, but what it adds is kind of like a funky saltiness. So that's why kimchi is a pretty good substitute for this. Okay, a couple of tablespoons there. And then I told you this dish was not for the faint of heart, and we're gonna add some extra dried red chilies as well. Now you can leave them whole, but I like to make them even more spicy by slicing them up. Okay, so at this point we've got everything set up and ready for our stir fry. We've got some Chinese cooking wine here, or Shaoxing wine. I've got my pork, so you could use beef as well for this. I like the pork, it's kind of got some extra fattiness there, which is good flavor. And then our pickled cabbage and our soy sauce as well. So let's just get going in the wok. Now of course an extra large frying pan would also do here. Wok is not super essential, just make sure it's large and that you can get some good high heat underneath your pan. Add in a little bit of oil, and then I'm going to add my chilies in first, and then the pork. Now really spread that pork out. Now the idea here is that I want this pork to get really dry and crispy. So I'm going to spread it out in the wok, push it down, try and get a bit of color and heat on the bottom of it before I move it around too much. Okay, now that I can see that I'm starting to get some color on that pork, I'm going to give everything a mix through. So now that I've got some nice color here on my pork, I'm going to add in the Sichuan pepper, toss that through, and now the pickled cabbage, soy sauce, and some Chinese wine. Now we're not looking for this to be saucy. The saucy part comes a little bit later. What I want is for this pork to really dry out, soak up the flavors of the soy sauce and the spices and the wine, and it will be kind of like a more dry, porky topping. Okay, so this is the kind of texture that you're looking for here for the pork. That looks good. Just turn that off, and now let's concentrate on our noodles. Okay, so now time for the noodles. I'm using these Chinese wheat noodles and I just want to get them in some boiling water. And now just while these are cooking, I want to steal a little bit of that noodle cooking water, just about half a cup, and then pour that into that spicy sauce we made earlier. And just give that a mix. And now you want to spoon a very generous amount of this saucy goodness into the bottom of each of your bowls. Now once those noodles are nice and tender, just pull some out and then drop that straight into that spicy sauce. And now the pork goes on top and then just a little sprinkling of spring onion. And there you go guys. Now the mixing part, this is where the magic happens. So you want to take your noodles and that pork, mix everything through that sauce at the bottom, and you can see if you just push the noodles aside, got some of that soupy broth / sauce at the bottom. Ah, yum. It looks like such a humble noodle dish, but wow, the flavor. It really packs a punch. That salty flavor from the pickled cabbage, and the pork and the Sichuan peppercorns. Ah, so good. If you've got any comments or questions, pop them below. And if you enjoyed the video, why not hit that subscribe button plus the little bell one, and that way you'll get notified every time I release a new video. Thanks guys.